Ostromsky, and this is a 45-minute chair Qigong class with guided visualization. So it's about 30 minutes of chair Qigong, and the last 15 minutes are the really yummy part where you can lay down and relax and start listening and receiving these positive messages that reflect kind of the movements that we had done together. So Qi is energy. Gong is the skill of moving the energy. It comes from China. It's been around for thousands of years, and it's all about feeling good in your heart, your mind, your body. So notice right away before we get started, how do you feel right now? Because I'm going to ask you this later. How do you feel? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling rested? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling a little sick? Whatever it is, we're just noticing. I don't know why this is a fuzzy camera, but let's try to, let's get the camera gods to quiet that down. So what do you need? A chair. What do you need? Stay with me. Okay, stay with me for the whole time if you can. My butt cheeks are at the edge of the chair. Okay, so I'm not sitting all the way back here like the chair is my second spine. I'm scooching my butt cheeks forward, and I'm keeping my knees at a 90-degree angle. Okay, my feet are flat on the floor. So if your feet don't reach the floor, you want to get something under your feet, like blocks or something like that. So something so that you feel grounded, right? And we're going to practice a little bit of letting go with our breath and our movement before we get into the tonifying breath. So we're just going to inhale the arms up. So arms above the head, keeping your shoulders down. Now your shoulders are going up, but we don't have to have a scrunch. We can keep them down. So again, here's the inhale. Push behind you, the exhale, and back again. Exhale through the mouth. So I'm in the studio right now by myself. This is the Southdale YMCA studio in Edina, Minnesota. My usual Qigong class on Wednesdays is at the downtown Minneapolis studio, the Gavaday Commons studio, the Dayton studio. That's why the different background. Last time. And relax. Why are we having this fuzzy message? Sorry about that. So now let's come to our tonifying breath. So you can have one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. You can have two hands on the heart, two hands on the belly. So this is coherent breathing. We're just maintaining control here. So sometimes we call it wave breathing. So we're going to take a big inhale and feel your belly going up to the heart. Exhaling down through the nose, back to the belly. So the wave comes up on the inhale, pauses. The wave goes down on the exhale, pauses. So let's go as slowly as we can. Fast is not the name of the game here. Relax your face, relax your eyebrows, get some space between your eyebrows. Picture a curtain opening. Last one, and relax your hands down. Now notice how that feels, just relaxing through two different kinds of breath. We're going to place the hands down at our sides. We're going to spread the fingers. Okay, fingers spread. We're going to drop the right ear. I'm teaching mirror image here. Right ear to the right shoulder. You could rotate your shoulders forward if you wanted to. Okay, otherwise hands down. So shoulder rotation or hands down. Rooster stretches its feathers. And if you're looking for more, gaze to the sky and rotate back to the shoulder. High to the sky, swivel, and exhale out through the shoulders. So can you guess what kind of exhale this is? So we're releasing stress. That's taking out the trash, as I call it. Exhale through the mouth. One more. And let's relax that. And let's place the hands on the thighs again and just notice the two sides. Does one feel more open? Yes, right? Probably. And the more we play together, play Qigong as it's called, the more we're going to feel it. The more that flow of energy is going to open up and we're going to feel the goodness. So now left ear to left shoulder, option. Everything I teach is optional. Okay? Everything I cue to you is optional. Do what works for you. Ear to shoulder, high to the sky, back to the shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. All the way up. All the way down. Last one. Now notice how that feels. Hopefully that feels good. We've loosened up at the shoulders. Let's get a little more going with the shoulders, which is your upper spine, your neck and your brainstem, yes, but a lot goes on at shoulders and hips, two ends of the spine. So let's inhale up, back, and down. So 3 stops, up, back, and down. Back and down, and let that go. Okay, notice how that feels. Let's reach the arms to the sides, palms are down. We're gonna circle the wrists. Okay, if you were on a walk outside and you wanted to do a chi walk, this is one way to do it. You can do big circles with one or both wrists. So you can do a walk in the woods, next to the ocean, the lake. Walk in your neighborhood with your dog. That's what I do with Pippa. So you're swirling. Let's come up to shoulder height. We're swirling the chi, silk reeling as it's called, all the way up to the sky. And reverse the swirl. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Back to shoulder height, silk reeling, all the way down to the earth. Right? And then drop it. Let it go. Okay, a little bit more for our legs and a little bit more for our core. So we're going to just toe heel like a bicycle. Lift and lower your heels. If you wanted more, and this is more core, you could lift and point, lift and point. Okay, so lots of energy coming up through the soles of the feet, earth energy. You've heard the term grounding, right? What does that mean? In Qigong world, that means you take your shoes off, you walk outside on the grass in bare feet, you walk in the sand, right? Okay, why? Because we're getting all of that good earth energy coming up through the body, going up the legs. Earth energy stops at heart center. Sky energy drops down to heart center. And at heart center is where they mix. Okay, so you can do some swirls in the ankle circles as well. And again, if you wanted more, you could circle by lifting your knee. There's always more and there's always less, right? For a long time in my life, and I'm going to be 60 next week, okay? I'm going to be 60. For a long time in my life, I thought more, blood, sweat, and tears, wet shoelaces after a blood, sweat, and tears workout. Not anymore, I do not do that. Okay, there we are. Pop the heels down. Pop the heels down, feel energy vibrate right up your legs. And there we go. That is our warm up so that we're ready to flow. So you've heard the expression, get in the flow. What does that mean? Ease. Joy, comfort. So hands at the belly. We're going to inhale up to the face, flip the palms, look up at the sky. Inhale, exhale through the nose, flip the hands at the face, come back to the belly. Okay. So we want to go slow. Fast is absolutely wrong. My Qigong master Lee just wrote a book called Ready, Set, Slow. Lee Holden, Holden. I highly recommend this book. He is my Qigong master, lives in Santa Cruz, California, the father of 4 daughters. from age 5, I think, to teenagers. He has a set of twins in there. And he grew up with a mom who was a yoga teacher. He grew up listening to a lot of positive messages. But it wasn't until he had an accident on the soccer field, inhale up, at Berkeley, he's a California guy, and had a back problem and found Qigong, that he kind of changed his life and life path. He's an acupuncturist, author, world traveler to the world with energy healing. Last one. And now we're going to bring our arms to our sides. So just relax for a moment. This is actually about the lung meridian lines, the lines of energy in the body, right? They flow to the organs. They're bilateral and vertical, except for the chi belt, the energy belt around the middle. So now we're going to hold this posture, and we're going to practice what's called a healing sound that is associated with the organs in this body. This is medical Qigong as opposed to martial arts Qigong. That's called Tai Chi. So here we are, and we're the container. So think of a beautiful container. You're it. Think about what material it's made of. Is it crystal? Is it glass? Is it stone? Is it pottery made of clay? And you want to hold it in. So whatever you're going to put in this container, your precious money, your memories, flowers, chocolates, whatever it is, your hopes and dreams, your prayers for your family and friends, we're putting it in this container, so we're holding it in. So quick little quiz here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, we're holding it in, or inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, letting it go. If you guessed in and out through the nose, you're right, tonifying. We want it in, we're keeping it in. So we're holding our hands kind of like in front, imagining that bright white healing light is coming in. So we're going to inhale through the nose, hold the breath. We're going to exhale and make this S sound. That's the sound the lungs vibrate to. Let's do it again. Inhale through the nose. You're containing it all. In your beautiful container, exhale through the nose. Let's try it one more. In through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And relax your hands down. You can rest your hands on your lungs. You could tap a little bit. And that's just nice energy that goes to the lungs. There's a color, a season, an emotion, all of that associated with each of the organs of the body. The lungs are a yin organ, paired with the large intestine, a yang organ. The yang organs release to the world, if you can think about that, digestion. The yin is in. Yin is in. So let's just notice that, notice how that feels, what's going on with that. And now we're going to do a little something for the low back, even in our chair. So arms at your sides, shoulders relaxed. We're going to inhale up. So our arms are at the sky. Now we're going to rotate the shoulders forward. The palms face your torso. We're hinging at the hip crease. We're sweeping back and coming back up again. So the side view. Okay, so here we go. Arms up, palms face you, hinge at the hip crease. Now that's where we're releasing the low back. Sit back up again. Inhale up. Exhale out. Exhale through the mouth. We're letting go, right? Letting go, oh, out. That's a good way to describe it, right? Yin, in. So this is so relaxing and easy to do if you're feeling good. If you're not feeling good today, ease up. How? Don't hinge forward that much, just a little hinge. You're feeling it, a big hinge, right? So we're stretching here through the low back area. That's the point of this. Two more. Last one. Nice, 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 nice. sitting forward, back to where we started. So I like to give you the side view in case you're like, I can't quite figure that out, Karen, what's going on? So notice your body. Is it feeling good? Is it doing well? Is it doing it the way you want it to? Maybe yes. I hope yes. Let's just notice. And now let's play around with this chi ball. So imagine if I had a really tiny ball, okay, a tiny kernel of energy here, right? The seed of a great mighty oak tree, right? I'm going to open up. Years and years and years go by, and this is the canopy of the oak tree. Exhale down, come back to center. Exhale through the nose. Inhale and expand. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale and expand. Exhale back to center. So relax your fingers, electrify them, and close them up. Open up, expand your vision. Close it up, shrink, 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 look down and in. Open yourself to the world. Open your door, get in your car, get on the plane, the train, the automobile. Exhale back, come back home. Okay, so expand and contract. One more, just like this. Now, how are you going to expand your horizons for today? And how are you going to contract? Rest and digest. Relax. So just notice that each of our moves that we do has a sense of purpose. There's a meaning behind it, right? Not only is it connected to the organs in the body, wishes, heart center, that's what that's about. What do I want? I'm expanding my horizons. Going to Chicago this weekend. Used to live in Wilmette. True story, taking my mother, who's 87, my daughter Natalie, who's 24. We're going to meet my daughter Lilia, who lives there. I'm expanding, but then I'm coming home, right? So we want to pay attention to that. Okay, we're going to open up here. We're going to open up through the right leg. This is mirror image. And we're going to open up the arms out to the sides, palms open. Okay, so if you don't want to open up that wide, you don't have to. And we're going to just inhale, drop the elbow down, reach the left arm up, and come back and exhale. So we inhale up, open up through the meridian lines in the side body, exhale and come back. And we're getting a hip opener when we do this, right? So while we're sitting in our chair, doesn't mean we're not working legs. Doesn't mean we're not working hips. Let's just hold this here and just feel the ribs and your side body on the left pulling away from your hip, opening up. This is growth. This is associated with the liver, believe it or not. The gallbladder is the pairing for the liver, the yin, the wood element, growth, right? We want to grow, right? No matter how old we are. I'm in my last 30, 60. I'm expecting to go to 90. I don't know, maybe plus or minus. Who knows? Let's open the other side, right? So feeling your hip opener here, this is a little bit of a groin stretch, an inner thigh stretch here, right? As much or as little as you want. And we're just resting the hand here. My shoulders are stacked over. I'm lifting my right arm up and over. And it's a super gentle flow, right? Inhale up, lift the ribs. I think this is a movement that feels very similar-ish to yoga. We would call this a side angle move, right? But in Qigong, the inflection point is different. We're stretching the meridian lines. In yoga, we don't really talk about that, right? And let's hold here. Let's just feel that your spine is flexible and so is your mind. Let some breath out through the mouth. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And let's come back to center. Let's bring those legs back together again. Okay, and let's just relax here for a moment. Let's feel grounded again. So opening up through the side body is super nice. That's a stretch that we pretty much don't get. We're not really thinking side body stuff. So when we get it, we're like, yeah, that is nice. Okay, we're going to do another holding posture. And again, you're going to think about yourself. This is called embracing the tree. So you can imagine there's a big, beautiful tree here, and we're embracing it, grounding energy. So I was recently on a trip to celebrate my 60th birthday, and we were in Lisbon, Portugal, and Marrakesh, Morocco. So in Lisbon, I was feeling very ungrounded. I literally went up to a tree and hugged the tree and felt the tree and just was like, this is real. This is real. I'm going to stay grounded. Okay. So shoulders are down and back. If this is a lot for your arms, you just rest your arms on your thighs and come back to it. The healing sound associated with this is C-H-O-O, like that. C-H-O-O-W. Okay, so that'll be our exhale. This is actually about the liver and the, S-H. S-H. C-H is for the kidneys. This is about the liver. Okay, in through the nose, out through the mouth with the so like the shush sound for kids. In through the nose, you're embracing the tree, embracing what's growing in you. A tree grows. We're not going to buy a tree and say, I hope you never grow. Exhale. One more, just like that. Growth in you. What does that look like for now? Nice. Relax those hands down. So again, the reference point, this comes from a long history of being passed down to help people make sense and feel better, make sense of the world and feel better in themselves. So growing, however it looks, growing a new idea, growing a new hobby, okay, whatever you feel like. Okay, so let's do a little embracing tree flows in the wind, blows in the wind. So our hands are at our belly. We're going to take a twist to the left. We're going to trace up the side body that we activated. We're going to point the fingers to the middle brain area, and we're going to leaf out the tree. So the tree starts at the ground. So turn, hands at the ground. It grows up. Here's the trunk coming all the way to the crown, and leaf it out, right? So dreams are like that. They start small. I'm thinking about starting this new hobby. That's the dream seed. They come from your heart. So I'm talking about starting this new hobby, whatever it is. I'd really like to take up archery, you guys. I feel really, really connected to my ancient ancestors somehow when I do archery. I don't do archery yet, but when I do the movement in yoga, I feel very right about it. There's something primal about it to me. Okay, so I'm talking to you about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm talking to you about it. Now I've got to investigate, where can I learn how to do archery, right? And then when I do archery, I'm going to feel like that tree, inhale up. When I actually do it, this is the fruition. This is the beauty. Last one over here. Tree blows in the wind from ground to sky. Dreams start small and they grow big, right? That chi ball, expand your horizons. Okay, we're going to do another one. So we're going to take both feet out to the sides. Now we've got two hips that are open. Okay, so we don't have to go way out. We can go a little out or a lot out, but get comfortable. Maybe you want to move a little bit back on your chair for more balance. Okay, so that would be good. Okay, so we want knees over ankles, ideally. That's the position we're looking for. And we're just going to shift the weight to the left. Come back to center and shift the weight to the right. Come back to center. So we're shifting the weight. We're getting a spinal flexion starting at the tail. Okay. So there we go, shifting the weight. So go a little. Maybe you're like, this is it for me, Karen. I'm going 1 inch to each side because I'm not used to moving like this, right? Or you say, I'm going a lot a bit. Whatever it is, grounding energy. Now, to add on here, we're going to stay at the center and we're going to lift and lower the heels, grounding. Lift and lower the heels. If this is too much for your hips, walk your feet in a little closer or all the way in. Lift and lower, or all the way, hip distance apart, lift and lower. Okay, relax, spread the toes. Now, relax your shoulders over your hips, close your eyes, and let's spread the space between your eyebrows. So imagine that you could just open the space. The third eye center is above your eyebrows, between your eyebrows, center of your head, pineal gland. Imagine you could just pull open the curtains. Okay, so we're opening the eyes, relax the throat. Float your head over your shoulders. Nice and easy. And let's do a little eye exercise. If you have dry eye, if your eyes get tired a lot, this is the exercise for you. So close your eyes and just imagine that you're going to go to circle a clock with your eyeballs from 12 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blink your eyes open. Working the eye muscles. Now let's go from 12 to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Looking down at 6. We're not moving the head or the neck. The eyeballs are moving. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. Now let's look over the right shoulder. Hold that stretch. Again, over the right shoulder. And release it. You should feel your eye muscles over the left shoulder. Release it over the left shoulder. Stretching rubber bands. I'm sure the eye doctor wouldn't call it rubber bands. Let's look down at the floor without moving the head or the neck, just with your eyeballs. Let's look up at the sky. And then just blink. Come back to center. Let's take your two fingers, your two peace fingers, and just trace around your eyes. Okay? So like raccoon eyes, all these acupressure points in your face. Let's tap on the side of the face, or side of the eyes, under the eyes. And let's just tap right here at the collarbones. Acupressure points, think of them as gates. And you're going on a path and there's a gate. I want to open the gate because I want to continue on this path. So maybe you notice a little more awareness to your face right now. Remember, anything that we do together here, you could say, oh, I love that eye thing. Oh, that tapping was so good. I want more of this. Let's do more of this. Okay? All for you. Whatever you like, keep doing it. Okay. Now we're going to think about the ideas that we want to bring in. And again, if we're bringing it in, it's a good idea. We're holding it. We're inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So we're going to go into these 3 levels of energy in the body. So it's up here, upper, middle, across the heart, and across the belly, the chi belt, lower. So upper, middle, lower, mind, heart, and physical body. That's kind of how we think of it. So we're going to reach out and pull in whatever bright ideas we're looking for. So exhale, then inhale. Bright ideas. Exhale, then bringing in clarity. Maybe we just want to say that. I'm just going to bring in clarity. I'm going to think clearly. Exhale, then inhale. The world is expansive. Exhale, then inhale. Let's come to heart. These feelings I want to have. So I think first, then I feel second. What's the feeling that I get when I'm thinking clearly? Then I'm feeling clearly. I'm aware of my feelings, right? I'm thinking of going out for dinner on my birthday. I feel good about that. It's fun to celebrate my birthday. Reaching out, bringing it in. Our timer is a little off there on this. I'm in the studio by myself. Usually I have a videographer with me. Now to the belly button level, to the lower level of energy. Think of this as your chi bank. This is where I store the good energy in my physical body. What do I want to store here? I don't know. Thoughts and feelings, plans, dates on the calendar, memories. Last one. And then relax that down. Hands on your thighs. Notice the feeling. Notice what's going on. Are we grounded through the soles of the feet and lifted through the middle brain area, the crown of the head? In Qigong, we talk about a silver thread lifting us up, our ribs from our belly, our hips, long spine, grounded and lifted, right? We're grounded to what's important, what's real, the earth itself, lifted and inspired by our dreams. Pure consciousness. Okay, let's do one more nice and gentle flow. And let's think earth and sky energy. And I'm going to just walk my left foot back a little bit. So I don't have to reach it all the way back. Maybe it's just open a little bit to the side and I'm walking my right foot forward. Okay, so the side view is like this, kind of like a hurdler stretch. Okay, so I'm opening up my legs a little differently. Okay, I'm going to reach my arms up, grab onto the sunshine, exhale forward. Here comes that forward fold. Earth rises to sun. So I've got my chi ball right here. I'm exhaling through the nose. Bring the sun to the earth. Bring the grass up. Bring the flowers up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Now, if this position isn't good for you and you wanted to straighten your leg, you could do that. Otherwise, we're just leaving one hip at the very least open in the front, the leg extended out a little bit. So it would be kind of like a high lunge position if we stood up. Exhale forward on this side last time. And inhale up. Okay, changing positions. So now my right leg is coming back. I'm reaching my left leg forward. So get stable. Same on this side. This is actually about the liver again. The wood element, trees grow from the ground up. Okay, exhale forward, the sun to the earth to the sun. Couple more. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one. And come back to center. Okay, let's reach your butt cheeks to the back of your chair this time. Let's use the spine of your chair as a second spine. So just keep your feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. And now we're in our receiving mode. Okay, so if you don't want to be on your chair, if I were in my house, I'd lay down on the floor, on the bed, on the sofa, whatever feels super comfortable to you. There's nothing to look at. I'm just going to be talking to you. So number one, how do you feel? So notice that compared to half an hour ago when we started, how are you now? Whatever it is, do you feel relaxed? Do you feel revitalized? Do you feel sleepy? Do you feel thirsty? Do you feel, you don't know what, expansive? Whatever it is, just notice. That's number one. Number two, put yourself in that image of a precious, expensive, irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind vessel. That's you. Should I say it again? Precious, expensive, irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind vessel. That's you. And you're just in receiver mode. Everybody who gives you a compliment, you say thank you to. Everybody who holds the elevator for you, you say thank you. Everyone who opens a door for you, gives you a shopping cart at the store, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's you. You're in receiver mode. You look great today. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. That's a compliment. So now you're in receiver mode. Picture yourself in a beautiful place. Maybe it's in your house. Maybe it's at a special place that you like to be, near a body of water, in the woods, on your back porch, whatever it is. You're in a special place that always makes you feel good. Whenever you go there, you are right with the world. And you're resting. You're in receiver mode. You're receiving the beauty of the place. We're going to use all of our senses. Our senses are in our body. Our body is in the present moment. We're in that place right now. Let your breath come in and out on its own. You're relaxing your face. Maybe you're resting your tongue behind your top 2 front teeth at the gum line. Neutral face. Relaxed jaw. Nice. And is it fun to feel like you're maybe in a hammock? Maybe you're in a great big lounge chair. Maybe you're in an old-fashioned swing in a tree. But you're in a very comfortable position where you can just let loose. The position you're in is holding you. The chair, the hammock, the lounge chair, the swing. And there's a rhythm to this place, this space. Your breath and the wind catch up with each other. And when you take an inhale, you don't know if that's you or you don't know if that's the wind. And when you take an exhale, you're not really sure if that's you or that's the wind either. The sound that you hear, leaves in the trees, is that you or is that the wind? In the universal laws of nature, one of the universal laws of nature is as above, so below. What does that mean? The sun is in the sky and the sun is reflected on the earth, right? The moon is in the sky, the moon is over the water at night, right? My breath or the wind, I'm connected to nature. It's a pleasant place to be. Now, everything you see when you open your eyes at this special place is something that you like. So if you're looking at the water, it just looks the way you want it to. Is it rough and choppy? Is it relaxed? Is it still? Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? It's your happy place. If you went there today, so that today for me filming this is October 23rd, 2025. If you went there on October 23rd some year, what would it look like? Are the leaves changing? Are there no leaves at all? It's a place in the desert. Is it cold up north in a cabin? So see it. See this place. Hear some nature sounds. So maybe there are no trees with leaves on them. Maybe it's something else. Maybe you're hearing birds. Maybe you're just hearing the wind. How does it feel in your skin? What clothes would you have to wear on October 23rd at this special place to feel comfortable? Is it kind of warm there? Is it breezy there? Is it cold? And you're in those special clothes and they feel so comfortable. You love it. You love these clothes. You love how it feels. It's all good. You're at your special place. What you see is what you love. What you hear is comforting to you. Maybe you hear voices. Maybe you hear church bells. I love hearing church bells when I'm in Europe, right? Can you hear your breath? Can you get so soft to hear your breath? Can you get so quiet that you can count your heartbeats without touching your pulse? You're at your special place. You love the sounds, the sights. You love the feel of it. The weather on your skin feels comfortable. The clothes appropriate for the weather are your favorite. Now imagine there's a smell. There's a smell at this special place. I like the smell of wet leaves in the fall. the crunch of leaves, the sound. What's the smell? The salt air at the ocean, the dryness of the desert. What's the smell that you're smelling? It's comforting to you. You like it. You're part of this nature landscape, just as if you were a tree there, a mountain there, a body of water, a meadow, a field, a prairie, a desert. You are part of the landscape. Just as important, just as grounded, just as lifted. And if you could eat something wonderful at this special place on October 23rd, 2025, what would magically appear in front of you? Is it a hot beverage? Is it a glass of something special that you enjoy? If you're in the desert, do you need a drink, a cold drink? What would you drink? What would you eat? It's October 23rd at this special place. You're aware of all of your senses, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, the feels, and everything is as you like it. You're still part of nature. You're now eating nature, okay? You're eating nature. Food comes from the earth, right? So just notice it, picture it nourishing you. Physically nourishing you, it's giving you energy, physical energy, and maybe it's like so yum, yum, yum that it's emotionally nourishing to you. Maybe it's a comfort food of yours. Maybe your favorite person in the world made you something special and they brought it to you at this special place and you opened like a beautiful picnic basket and there it was, magic. And it brought back the flavors of home, the flavors of what's exotic maybe, the flavors of what feels so special to you. You're connected. You're connected to your past. You're connected to your future, but you're living in the present moment. The present moment is where we feel the feels, taste the tastes. Now picture a swirl of energy around you and your lounge chair or your hammock or your swing, or maybe you're sitting on the floor, the ground, I should say, the grass, the mountain. You're sitting, you're comfortable, and imagine a big swirl of energy around you. So it's swirling. It's bright, white, iridescent, purplyish white energy all around you. And you're in this swirl. And your words come out and they're the same way. They're just like this bright, white, swirly magic coming out of your mouth. Your feelings come forward and they're in alignment with your words. Like what I'm feeling, what I'm saying, it's the same. It's what I'm thinking. In your mind, you're just having these big bubbles of intelligence, consciousness. You're thinking, feeling, and just noticing. The doing that you're having at the moment is noticing. I'm noticing the moment. I'm at ease in the moment. I'm right with myself. I'm connected to what matters. I appreciate what is real. I am grounded to what's safe. I am lifted to what's inspirational. I'm in the moment. There is no more and there is no less. Wherever you go today, the swirl will go with you. It will surround you in good energy for your thoughts, your mind, your body. Picture that happening, noticing that. And if you're ready to come out of this moment, you can take an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. You can just rub your hands together in front of your heart, activating some heart energy, and then just hands to heart, locking your thumbs to your heartbeat and that acupressure point, circle it around, open it up and remember and receive. You are enough. today, tomorrow, and the next day, and all the days of your life. I bow to you all. Namaste. Thank you for joining me at the virtual Y for this special chair yoga and guided visualization practice. I would love to hear what you think. Send us your comments. We take everything very seriously. I hope you have a great day. From my heart to yours. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.